Judges sit confidently behind the desk. No one notices the thin boy standing near the back of the line. His name is Lucas. He is 19 years old and comes from Manila City in the Philippines. His clothes are old and worn. His shoes have holes. His guitar is scratched and cracked with only 5 working strings. Every step he takes feels heavy, but his heart beats fast with hope and fear mixed together. He remembers the streets he came from, the narrow alleys, the hunger, the long nights when music was the only thing that kept him alive. Lucas grew up in a small slum beside a polluted river in Manila. His father died when he was young, and his mother sold fruit on the roadside to survive. Many nights they slept without food. Lucas learned to sing by listening to old radios from neighbors. He built his first guitar from scrap wood and wire. People laughed at him when he sang on the streets, but sometimes someone stopped and listened, and that gave him strength. One day, a video of him singing was uploaded online by a tourist. No one believed it was real when it went viral. Months later, he received a message inviting him to audition for Ireland Got Talent. Even he thought it was a joke. The journey from Manila to Ireland felt like a dream. Lucas had never been on a plane before. He held his guitar closed the entire time, afraid it would be taken away. When he arrived at the audition hall, people stared at him. Some smiled kindly while others whispered. A few contestants laughed quietly, thinking he was not serious. The staff checked his name twice, not believing someone like him could be there. Lucas kept his head down and waited. He thought about his mother and sister back home watching a borrowed television, hoping this moment would change their lives. When his turn finally comes, the doors open and bright lights hit his face. The audience claps politely but without excitement. The judges glance at him quickly, then look away. One judge leans back, crossing his arms, clearly unimpressed. Another judge looks tired, already expecting a failure. Lucas introduces himself in a soft voice, saying he is from Manila City, Philippines. A judge asks why he came so far. Lucas answers that music saved him from the streets, and this is his only chance. The audience murmurs quietly. The judges nod, but their faces show doubt. Lucas adjusts his guitar and closes his eyes. His fingers tremble as he strums the first chord. The sound is rough, imperfect, but honest. Then he begins to sing. His voice is low at first, filled with pain and longing. As he continues, his voice grows stronger, carrying years of struggle, hunger, and hope. The room slowly falls silent. The judges stop moving. One leans forward slowly, eyes widening. Another judge places a hand over her mouth. The camera catches tears forming in her eyes as Lucas sings about a boy born wild in the streets, dreaming of freedom beyond poverty. The audience feels every word. Some people wipe their eyes. Others hold their breath. Lucas sings with everything he has. His voice cracks, but he does not stop. Instead, it makes the song more real. He sings about sleeping hungry, singing under streetlights, and believing that even the poorest child can rise. When he reaches the final note, his voice echoes through the hall and then fades into silence. Lucas stands still, head bowed, breathing heavily, afraid to look up. For a moment, no one speaks. Then one judge stands up, clapping slowly. His eyes are red and full of tears. Another judge stands quickly, clapping harder, nodding with disbelief. The female judge is crying openly, unable to hide her emotions. She speaks with a shaking voice, saying she has never felt something so real on the stage. She says his voice is not just music, it is truth. The toughest judge tries to speak, but his voice breaks. He wipes his eyes and admits he judged too quickly. He says, "This is why this show exists." The audience erupts into applause and cheers. Lucas looks up, shocked, tears streaming down his face. The female judge presses the golden button. Golden confetti explodes from above, covering the stage. Lucas falls to his knees, crying uncontrollably. He presses his forehead to the floor, thanking God, thanking his mother, thanking everyone who ever believed in him. The judges walk to the stage and hug him tightly. They are no longer judges, but people moved by a soul they will never forget. Back in Manila, Lucas' mother watches the screen from a small, crowded room. She drops the fruit basket and covers her mouth, crying as she sees her son on stage covered in gold. Neighbors gather around, cheering and hugging her. The boy who once sang on the streets is now seen by the world. The camera fades as Lucas stands on stage, smiling through tears, holding his broken guitar like a crown. Born to be wild, from Manila to Ireland, his dream is finally real.